Situated in the rolling foothills of Appalachia in Chillicothe, Ohio, is the affordable senior housing community of Hopeton Terrace. This 47-unit apartment community was constructed in 1994 using the United States Department of Housing and Urban Development's Project Rental Assistant Contract 202 program, also known as the HUD 202 PRAC program, or simply PRAC. This program provided opportunities to construct senior affordable housing across the country. However, until 2019, this program was limited in how it could address major capital needs of these aging PRAC communities.
They didn't have any capital saving grace, right? They couldn't access debt. They couldn't refinance their loans because they didn't have loans. And so their capital needs were really stuck in a catch-as-catch-can situation, with many communities, unfortunately, unable to muster the resources they needed to maintain and preserve their communities at the quality level we all expect from the 202 program over the long haul.
About 5 years ago, National Church Residences started working with other PRAC owners and HUD leadership to design a new program for preserving these critical senior housing communities. The new program is known as Rental Assistance Demonstration, or RAD for PRAC. It converts HUD 202 PRAC senior housing communities to a long-term subsidy contract, allowing for a preservation strategy that involves key funding sources, such as low-income housing tax credits.
NCR pushed hard to make this vision a reality. After RAD for PRACs was added into the RAD statute, the NCR team offered ideas and comments on the draft implementing notice, which was published in September of 2019. And the moment HUD opened the doors, NCR was the first one in, with a RAD for PRAC conversion plan for the Hopeton Terrace property.
Hopeton Terrace was the first affordable senior housing community in the nation to benefit from this unique preservation program. This conversion afforded National Church Residences the opportunity to undergo a $2.5 million renovation at Hopeton Terrace. This provided resident upgrades within individual apartment units, many exterior enhancements, as well as updates to the common area, including updated community room and kitchen, updated corridors and sitting areas in the common hallways, a brand new library space, and a new enhanced community living wellness room.
It's a big difference between when I started and what it is now. We went from carpet and really dark, dim, to this big, vibrant and bright and happily decorated area here. We're not dated anymore. We're really up with the 21st century here, and it's just beautiful.
I think it's beautiful, and it's so bright and light, and all the beautiful pictures on the walls.
I can't begin to tell you what it's like now, after the renovations and all was done. I love it here. I really do, and I love the staff. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful place to live.
My seniors are very independent on the whole, and they lift me up as much as I lift them up.
Hopeton Terrace was a complicated transaction that had never been done before. Now, Hopeton Terrace serves as a model for funding HUD 202 PRAC renovations to preserve these aging senior affordable housing communities. Being first isn't always easy, but it is necessary. We are grateful to our partners for their tenacity and flexibility for undertaking this complex funding strategy, resulting in the renovation of Hopeton Terrace for the seniors who call this great community home.
Renovating a development like this one requires vision, commitment, and collaboration. And of course, OFA is proud to be one of the financial partners in this development. Efforts such as this one are only accomplished by leveraging each partner's strengths and maximizing available resources.
The inclusion of these age-in-place properties into the RAD program allows for a public-private partnership where private equity and other forms of soft financing can be utilized to significantly upgrade these projects.
One of the most exciting upgrades is breaking down the digital divide for the senior residents through free building Wi-Fi. This was made possible by the Huntington Digital Inclusion Fund, provided by the Ohio Capital Corporation for Housing.
The fund provided grant dollars to support technology, infrastructure, and training at Hopeton Terrace by furthering connectivity through digital access. Hardware, installation, and service costs for high-speed wireless internet at Hopeton Terrace has been installed for 45 resident units and the community's common space.
Local businesses are supported by a healthy community that thrives when we have access to affordable housing. Hopeton Terrace does exactly that, and we're happy to see the project become a reality.
National Church Residences is one of the nation's largest owners and managers of HUD 202 PRAC senior housing communities. With more than 100 PRAC properties in our portfolio, we are actively using our experience at Hopeton Terrace to continue to preserve our PRAC portfolio of critically important, affordable housing with services for older adults.
National Church Residences has recently adopted a new strategic plan. In our strategic plan, we have a vision for advancing better living for 100,000 seniors by 2030. We know we'll never get there by ourselves. It will really require us to work with partners. Hopeton Terrace is just one example of the great work that can be done with partners. Thank you all.
Congratulations to National Church Residences and the staff here at Hopeton Terrace.
And to the HUD team.
We look forward to future partnerships that will continue to open doors
and look forward to helping meet their continued mission
and to welcome these residents home.
And we can't wait to see what comes next.